Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some chicken fajitas. I was going to use something different today, but I ended up picking up some thighs that were on sale. With the cost of beef, I don't know if you guys have noticed the price of beef, it's really getting up there, so that's why I'm going with the more inexpensive, more affordable chicken thighs. These were only 79 cents a pound, and they're really easy to clean up and use for this kind of thing. All I do is pull out this little bone in the middle, because these are just thigh only, so all you do is just pull the bone out. It's real easy. Alright, just like that. And pull out this little piece of cartilage. And there you go, just a nice little thin piece of meat, and you can just slice it right up for fajitas, just like that. And the bones you can use to make stock. So I'll do one more for you to show you how easy it is. You pull off the fat. And there's a little bit of gristle on there, you can just take it right off. And then you just flip it over and pull the bone out. Just cut along either side of the bone so you can get underneath it. Put a sharp knife underneath it and just come right up. And then you can just go right alongside the bone. Take the bone right out, and there you have a nice little lean cut of chicken. And I'll go through and I'll do all this to all these and then show you the next step. Now let me show you, I don't throw anything out. This little bit of fat, well, it's a lot of fat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook that down in dog treats. And these bones, I just mark them and throw them in the freezer and freeze them for the next time I need to make chicken stock. When I get a whole bunch, I'll make chicken stock again. So just showing you that I really don't throw anything out. So this this 79-cent chicken, I use every bit of it. So now the chicken I'll cut up and marinate it a little bit. I got a lemon off the tree. Just going to squeeze some lemon juice right on top of the chicken. I mean, you could use lime juice. I just have a lemon tree, not a lime tree, so I'm going to throw some lemon juice, some salt, some cracked black pepper, and some of my own seasoned salt on top. Give that a good stir. And just let that sit while I get all the other vegetables ready. I'm going to start by cutting up the bell peppers. Let me show you the way I do it. It might not be the way you do it. I just think this is the way you get the most out of for your money. I cut the top off like that, and then you just pop the core out. And then you have the top, which people usually throw away. And then you can go around and cut and leave the ribs in. And get just the meat as you cut. I can really show you on this last piece. And then this last little piece, you can just cut that off. And then all you have is a small little core to throw away. Show you again on another one. You just cut straight down. So you get a lot of this meat that you would normally throw away. You pull out the core. And then you just cut around the ribs. Last thing you do is cut the main core out. So it gives you a nice bell pepper for doing whatever. If you're going to can the peppers, they're perfect for canning this way. You can strip them, you can julienne them, and I'm just going to I'll julienne, which is a little thicker than Jordanaire, about like that. And just go through, give my bell peppers a nice cut like that. Now just let me finish these up, and then I'll go to the next vegetable. And you can see, I got them all stripped up. Now I'm going to do some onions. Now for onions, I'm just going to slice them like this in little half circles. and done. Last thing I'm going to cut up is tomatoes. All I'm going to do is just cut the tips off them. Cut off the root end. And then just cut them into some nice little slices. And there's my tomatoes ready to go. So let me start cooking this up. Now I have my cast iron pan on a very high burner. I'm letting it get screaming hot. I could use, as you've seen, I was telling you about that those chicken fat. I've actually rendered out a lot of the fat out of chicken. I could use chicken fat to cook this in, but I'm not. I'm going to use just vegetable oil. But you see, as you render, just as a side note, as you render out the skins to make dog treats, you're left with a lot of nice chicken fat that you can use for all kinds of stuff. Alright, back to this. The pan's screaming hot. I'm adding some vegetable oil, about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And I'm going to cook this in stages. First I'm going to start off with this chicken. I'm going to let this chicken cook down a bit, and once this chicken's cooked, I will pull it off the fire. But let me cover it up. Now, while my chicken is cooking, I have another pan heating up here on the fire. I'm going to cook my vegetables in. I got it really hot. I'm going to add some vegetable oil to it. As soon as it gets scorching hot, I'll add my vegetables. Okay, now the pan is really hot. We'll add all these vegetables right to it. Into this, I'm going to add some salt, some black pepper, some chili powder, a little more chili powder than that. And my own seasoned salt. And then give that a good top. Let those cook down a little bit. As you can see, my chicken is browning up really nice. So as soon as this is all nice and brown, we'll cut the fire off on this. But you see that's browned up really nice. So as you can see, my chicken's all done. All nice and brown. Let's check on the vegetables. The vegetables are getting there. A couple more minutes and they'll be cooked to tender. And then as soon as they're cooked to tender, we'll add the tomatoes and give it a toss. Because the tomatoes don't take very long at all to cook. But you can see these are getting a nice char in them as well. Now, it's been a couple more minutes and now these are just cooked to perfection. We'll add the tomatoes right to that. Give this a good stir. What I'll do is I'll cover it just for a minute so those tomatoes will tender up. Now that those tomatoes have all cooked up real nicely, we'll turn the fire off. And we'll get the chicken. And And we'll just put the chicken right on top. And they're all ready, but I'm going to serve some up right now. And there you go, some fajitas, chicken fajitas with fresh salsa and some sour cream, some tortillas, and nice little plate there. Thank you for watching, guys. God bless. Have a great day. Bye.